Hello and welcome. So I'm going to take a look at the Guardian's Everyman crossword, and this is being published on Sunday the 19th of January 2025. As ever, I will be publishing it a week later. We don't get any check or reveal buttons down here, so for whatever reason, so I don't like to put spoilers up until those appear a week later. So looking at the grid, it's quite an interesting grid. We've got all these bits of black on the things. We've got just 4 letters in the top row, and then down the sides there's lots of blanks, and a nice kind of zigzaggy thing in the middle. Not that that matters too much, and we've got lots of checkers to start the words. So I'm hearing rumours this is an approachable one today, one that's going to be quite fast. So fingers crossed I can get that done. So I don't think there's anything more to say really, other than to just check I'm recording, which I am, and then crack on, I think, really. So, okay, let's go. Perhaps selfie after selfie, ultimately overblown. Perhaps selfie. Okay. Also one of Disney Plus's characters. I never thought that was Plus, but Disney Plus's characters. Also Toon. Is that a Toon? I think that's Toon, but I'm not entirely sure at this moment. Cartoon. Spooners to cycle past. Oh, forget Spooner. Principally, right. Facecloth. Flannel. Okay, flannel. Result of rogue regimes is. I think that's emigres, isn't it? Old anagram trick there. Duke wearing beam. Following frothy coffee. How modern. Duke wearing beam. How modern. Beam would be a ray, following is an F. Frothy coffee. Oh, I'm not sure what frothy coffee is exactly. Depicted as Haggard. Ash as Haggard. Depicted as thieved a gown. Thieved a gown. Okay, when this isn't feeling the easy thing I was expecting, really, given some other reports. Describing silvery metal, mercurial. I think that's twice cut off by lecture. I think that's mercurial. Let's try and spell it correctly. Mercurial. Marie Curie. Twice cut off. Yeah, I think take off the things and then put an L for lecture on the end, I think. Is it mercurial with a Marie Curie, a lecture? Yeah. Head of anatomy, to regret, tartan cap, flipping unprofessional. Well, head of anatomy is A, to regret is to rue, tartan cap is a amateur, isn't it? Amateur, rue, tam, yeah, tam o'shanter. Namby-pamby takes money from old Prince. Money from old Prince. Prince Hal? Namby-pamby, not sure. Okay, loud Q and cluck up here. Loud is F. Q and cluck up. I mean, that looks like an anagram. Loud is 4, 7, cluck is 5, 12, 5, 6, 4 is lots more letters, 15 we need. Something like Henloft. Quick, cut, cheese. That's brief, isn't it? Brie? Yeah, quick, brief, cut off. In hearing is conscious of sensory organ. Again, hear, ear, sensory organ, eye, is conscious, eyes. Okay, let's look at the nouns. Where are the nouns? Pink geese, barking dog. What? Joined to overthrow government, then governed. Joined to overthrow government, then governed. That must be led, something led. Overthrow government is joined. I'll put rankled, but joined is wedded, weddled. Like young wizards' bowls, bowls and plates. Like young wizards. I mean, surely it's Harry Potter, isn't it? Potters. Like young wizards, potters. Is that Disney Plus then? Let's have a look at this one down. Taking a slice of charcuterie, we've all been there. C-A-C-I-E-U. Taking slices of charcuterie, H-R-U-E-I. Third letter A, U, R. Uteri, isn't it? I think that is plus then, isn't it? And that's Potters, which, okay, what's that? How modern? Not so sure about that. Duke wearing beam. How modern? That bomb. Okay, American European Union welcomed by Florida as advantageous. American European Union welcomed by Florida as advantageous. Something full, isn't it? So U-L, US, useful. Yeah, USE, useful, of course. Inventor facing the wrong way, side on. Yeah, who's that? I assume that's Edison, good old Edison. Yep. Criticise King Edward for having won beef with this. Must be a potato, mustn't it? Potato. Criticise. What kind of beef would you have with a potato? Smashed potato. Jacket potato. Baked. Okay, acid satire represents part of the med. Oh gosh. Acid satire must be some kind of C. Which C is it? Let's put that in the anagram thingy. Acid satire. Adriatic. I don't quite. Oh, maybe Adriatic. I'm not quite sure if I put in enough letters. Adriatic C. There we go. Old Spanish coins are doubloons. Criminally unsold. I think that's doubloons, isn't it? Bunging in. I think that's an anagram of unsold boo. Formality that's found in toast. Not sure. Grammar queen. Ignored to some extent in exhibition venue. Grammar queen marquee. So that's a hidden word. Okay. Mike ran madly to get a little baking dish. So, what's that? What kind of baking dish is that? Mike ran. Mike could be an M, but doesn't seem to get. I don't know. I don't know what that is. It's a word I'm not familiar with. Okay. They're fatty muscular flaps every man had tucked in. So muscular flaps are lats. They're fatty. Every man is I'm. They're fatty. Lipoids. They're fatty. Lards. Muscular flaps. Every man had his idea, isn't it? Yeah, his lids. It's no, hang on. Lipids. Okay, yes, lips. Lipids. Okay, there we go. There you might turn to that tree. You might turn to for advice. Gosh. Elder. straight clue in it, really. So what do we got? No, it's gone okay. Spooners to cycle past royal courts of justice. Like the hear some music. To cycle past spooners to cycle past royal courts of justice. Let's hear some music. Something on the band. I'm not sure I should put that A in, even that A, in. I'm not sure about that Disney Plus bit. That one, pink. Oh, well, this one then. Duke wearing latte day, is that? I think that's latte day, isn't it? Latte day, yeah. So what's this? Pottery. Ah, potter. Where do I get my Y from then? Like, oh, it's pottery. Okay. I think that's plus. Gosh. Criticise. Can't think what that is. Let's have a look at this one. Namby Bambi takes money from old prince. Takes money. Gosh. Milksop. Old prince. Milks OP. Okay. I still don't know what the name of that ram. Don't know what that is. This one. Loud. We've got 4, 3, 10, 5. I think it's just an anagram of that. Loud. Coo. Cluck. And cloud, something about cloud cuckoo lad. There we go. Cloud. Oh, cloud cuckoo land. Okay. I don't know what this is. What's this? Rumicus, whatever. This is probably nose. In hearing, it's conscious of sensory organ. You're conscious of you know something. Nose, I think. So that one, I don't actually know what that word is. It could be it's an anagram of Mike Ran, obviously. Remican? I'm going to go with Remican. I don't know. Don't know that word at all. Okay. It's got a bit better, hasn't it? What have we got? Thieved a gown. Stole? If that's stole, what's this? Formality that's found in toast. What's this over here? Drawn. That must be drawn, depicted as. Okay, drawn. Fair enough. Still don't know what that is. This one, joined overthrow of government. Joined is... overthrow of government is... perhaps selfie after selfie, ultimately overblown. I can't feel like it wants to be meme, but me. That was an E going down there. What have we got? Pink geese barking. That's just a pink geese, isn't it? Dog, which is a Pekingese, isn't it? How do you spell Pekingese? Pekingese, I think. I think that must be stole. Thieved a gown. Stole. Let's put stole in there. I'm not sure about that really. Still don't know what that is. This one. Spooner's top. Spooners to cycle past royal courts of justice. Let's hear some music. Cycle past is to strike up the band. Strike up the band. I don't even know how that Spooners. It's a bike up the strand. Okay, yes. Bike up the strand. Strike up the band. Selfie after selfie. Perhaps overblown. Epic, I think that is. Epic. Which makes that coupled. A coup, yeah, coupled. Epic. Roast potato, fair enough. Which just leaves this one over here, which is... what is that? Let's scroll that down there. Formality that's found in toast. Toast is a snag, snog, sneak. Formality that's found in toast. Gosh, what is it? So toast can either be the breaded thing, or it could be, the toast at dinner. Vanilla toast would be starch, I think. So there we go, all done. I think that's about 15 minutes on it. So not too sure about one of those clues though. Right, so what we got? Perhaps a selfie. So selfie could be an e-pic, e-picture. Perhaps selfie after selfie. Ultimately, yes. Okay, so okay. Actually, I need to rethink that. So we've got selfie's a pic, and then selfie ultimately is saying put an e. Take the e of selfie. So put that pic after that e gives you an e-pic, and something that's epic is overblown. Also is plus. Oh, God. I did say plus when I looked at it the first time. Also is plus, and one of Disney Plus's characters is the plus sign. The old spoonerism here. So to cycle past the royal courts of justice. So if you cycle past the royal courts of justice, you are biking up the Strand. And if you want to hear some music, you strike up the band. Principally, so this is his principally clue. So take the first letters of these words to get to flannel. A face cloth is a flannel, and all the other bits. Emigres is a anagram of regimes. Rogue is your anagram indicator, and the result of a rogue regime is that people emigrate from the country. We've got Duke wearing beam, so we've got Duke is a D, wearing beam, so put a ray around the D. Following frothy coffee, which is latte. How modern, latter day. If you've depicted something, you've drawn it, and haggard is drawn. Thieved is to steal. Thieved something, you stole it, and a gown is a stole. Now, I was slightly confused by that because I thought a gown was a stole was just a thing that went around the neck rather than a whole gown. But there you go, double deaf. Describing silvery metals, we've got the silver metal of mercury, which is silvery metal, sorry. So therefore, describing it is mercurial. What we got? Irritated Marie Curie. So we've got Mari, Marie Curie twice, cut off. So we've got some kind of anagram going on of Marie Curie, but take off one of the letters or two of the letters, and then put an L on the end of that. I think that's how it works. Yeah, so you've got two I. I'm not going to work it out exactly, but that's how it works. Head of anatomy is an A. To regret is to rue. Tartan cap is a tam o'shanter, all going backwards, so flipped to get to unprofessional, which is amateur. Namby-pamby is a milksop. Takes money, so you milk things. Old Prince is OP. Loud coo and cluck up here, so we've got an anagram of loud coo and cluck. Up is taking it to anagram it, and that gives you Cloud Cuckoo Land. Quick cut short is brief. So brief is quick. Take off that F, it means to cut it, gives you breathe type cheese. In hearing is saying there's a sound like of being conscious. So if you is conscious, nose, and sensory organ is the nose. Okay, right. What have we got? We've got an anagram here. Pink geese is an anagram of Pekingese. Pekingese. I don't know how to spell that. I think that's how you spell it. Barking is your anagram indicator, and a Pekingese is a dog. Joined is coupled. Overthrow of government is a coup, and then governed is led. Like a young wizard, so Harry Potter is pottery. I was just watching the Harry Potter films yesterday, or the last couple of the last two. Not that I haven't been seen before, but they were on telly, and it's the middle of January and cold. Bowls and plates are pottery. I take this to be take slices of charcuterie is saying take out uteri, which is the plural of uterus, and we've all been in a uterus at some point to have been born, so fair enough. Uteri is the plural. American is US, European is E, and Union So put those together. Welcome. Oh, Union is a U. Welcome by Florida, which is FL. FL with a U in it gives you useful for advantageous. Cool. Inventor Thomas Edison. Facing the wrong way is taking as an anagram coming up of side on is an anagram of Edison. If you criticise King Edward, then you roast King Edward for one potato, type of potato, and having a beef with this, you'd have a beef with a roast potato. Very nice. Excuse me. We've got Adriatic Sea is an anagram of acid satire. Represented is the anagram indicator, and then stick an A on the end, I think. So Adriatic Sea up to the E is the anagram with an A on the end. That A there. Part of the med is the Adriatic Sea. Old Spanish coins are doubloons. Criminally is taking its anagram of unsold boo. Formality is starch, and you find starch in toast. I mean, not sure. I didn't know you found starch in toast, but I think you do. Grammar queen ignored to some extent, so that's telling there's a hidden word in. Ignored to some extent is telling there's a hidden word in grammar queen, and that is marquee, which is an exhibition venue. We've got Mike Ran is an anagram of whatever this word is, so I'm not exactly sure what this word is. Remican, could be Rimican, could be a Rami can, I don't know. But it's some kind of little baking dish, so fair enough. They're fatty. Lipids are fatty. Muscular flaps are lips. And everyman, so the everyman clue is lipids. And tree, so type of tree is the elder, and you might turn to an elder for advice. And just to remind myself, we've actually got the rhyming pair, the strike up the band, cuckoo land there. So that's the 3 or 4 specific clues. We've got the what was it? Lipids was the everyman clue. We've got flannel was the primarily clue, and then those two are the rhyming pair. So there we go, all done. About 15 minutes. Couple of little toughies in there, but actually good puzzle there from Everyman. Thanks very much.